Alright, hello Internet. Welcome back to the Tower of Purgatory. I'm Max7238, and I'm picking up right where I left off from the previous recording. I kind of do these in 1 hour sessions every night, for now. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh! Assault rifle. Oh, that's not an assault rifle, that's a needle gun. How dare you trick me? You got my hopes up. Yeah, I want to get an assault rifle. These guys have needle guns. Needle guns are different from assault rifles in that they do more damage, but they heat up much faster, and I don't have any liquid coolant right now, so I would prefer to avoid things that heat up quickly. I think he just used a howitzer on me. That's what he's got on his chest. Pile driver, howitzer, and I guess a flamethrower. Okay. Oh, you'll notice that things are a bit cleaner. There's no dirt on the floor. The fans aren't clogged or blocked up with dust. You know, this place actually looks a little bit nicer than where we were. These guys seem to have some better weapons, but again, if I can't get enough damage to them while they're down, I can't get them to drop anything. Oh, okay. It's an impact type weapon, not what I want, but I will accept that. There we go, there's something I can use. You, give me your rifle. No, don't shoot missiles, give me your rifle. Rifle? Ah, shotgun. Still happy, but not what I wanted. Obviously, shotguns aren't useful from as great a distance. So notice I'm getting a lot more elixir skin, and I've actually gotten several drops already, unlike the previous floors where it was a lot harder to make things drop. Two shotguns, nice. And a total recovery, well done. Yeah, like, what, did my luck do a 180? Flamethrower. I don't think I'll use that. Not until I have liquid coolant. Flamethrowers also overheat really quickly, as you would probably imagine. Probably gonna end up putting that howitzer on my chest. Good to have something high power like that around. Ooh, yes! Rifle! Drill punch. Yeah, this guy's got a power driver and a drill punch. If this was Rengoku too, I might be a little scared, because then he'd be able to combo the two, but as it is, he can't. Yes, submachine gun. Oh my god, I'm finally getting things I can use. About time. This is what I mean by snowballing. We start off really slow, and like now we're all the way up to like what, episode 4 or 5, and god, I'm only just now getting things started. I don't know, it's sort of like playing Monster Hunter 4, where low rank is basically your tutorial, even though you fight most, like, about half of the monsters in the game in low rank before you get to high rank. Same kind of thing. Like, those first 2 floors are largely just a tutorial. Alright, I got one of their needle guns. Not gonna use it, but I can turn it into elixir skin. Alright, let's see what happens when I kill you with this. What does it count as? Bullet. Okay, just making sure. I'll be getting rid of it now that I've got, like, submachine guns and stuff, but good to know. Also good because now it's my only weapon, and I need to be able to do some kind of decent damage to these guys. Now let's hope that these paths loop back together. What? Head back and get my ammo back before I continue? That's for losers, says the guy right before he dies. Oh, you've probably noticed by now, but just to point it out, some weapons do have a firing limit, like sort of a clip size. where they'll fire continuously up to a certain point, there'll be a short pause, and then they'll start firing again. Pistols, I think, is like 9. This auto bowgun, as you probably noticed, is 3. I can shoot 3 times in succession, and there's a short pause. Just like that. My old setup for this, for my characters, usually, when I devolved into what it was that I really liked, after doing whatever challenge playthrough I was doing, you know, bombs and everything. I never did a plasma run, but that was it. I've even done, like, a heat playthrough, using heat swords and flamethrowers and that sort of thing. But my old setup always was an assault rifle on each arm, a submachine gun on my head, a Gatling cannon on my chest, and then liquid coolant on my legs. And once the floors get really big, like they were, you're able to overheat. Once the floors get big, like they do, you're able to basically survive off of the drops you can get out of crates. Kind of like that. You know, I'm starting to run into those more often too, because the actual crates are more common. Alright, I might actually be able to run through this boss right away. Like I said, as we start snowballing up power, I'll be able to do more than one boss per... I only got one of those per episode. Alright, now what have I got for chest weapons? Let's see. If you'll notice over on the right side, you can actually tell where something can go based on one of the, like, squares that's lit up. For example, like down here, only the bottom one is lit up, and these two are only on legs, the repair system and the energy pack. So that's what's lit up. When they're orange, obviously it means they're equipped, and it'll tell you where they're equipped. So, and then next to that is, again, pretty self-explanatory that the number of slots it takes up. So, the missile launcher will take up 2 slots. The howitzer will take up 2 slots. The macro needle gun will take up 2 slots. It's just a way for you to see kind of what you're getting yourself into before you get yourself into it. Wow, that thing was worth 250 basically. That's nice. That's a heat weapon. We're not going to bother with that. I'm going to keep the 2 shotguns. Not going to use the missile launcher. Not going to use the chainsaw. Not going to use the beam shield. We can get rid of this older stuff. Still going to keep the 2 handguns on hand, just in case I do die. I don't expect to be dying now. And look at all that elixir skin we've got. So, let's pop up our chest. Can't really do anything about heat resistance yet, can I? Oh yeah, I can. I like to kind of try to level these all up at once, just so that everything's kind of evened out. Although if I had to pick something to level up before everything else, it would definitely be the legs, because that allows you to dodge a lot more often. As you've noticed, I've overheated my legs a couple of times already, and I've taken some massive damage because I couldn't dodge. These are 200 each, so I'll pop something into those, and I'm only missing 7, but I don't want to get rid of anything else. I'm already pretty bare bones here. There we go. Look at that. Much better. I think that's much better. So, I'm gonna drop a quick save here, and let's head over to the boss and see how we do. Ah, Minos. Yeah, there you see. Like I was talking about in the previous video. Ooh! I can do that too now, you know. Oh yeah, this is much better. Now the question is how to finish you off. Let's go with the rifle. Yeah, no, I'm certainly not powerful enough to completely destroy him. Alright. Floor 4. More aggressive theme coming up, too. Might have to lower the game volume a bit so you can hear me more clearly. Alright, we got an upgrade to our repair system, but we're going to be switching over to the energy packs for now, because we're actually heading into another floor. I'd like to use both the shotguns, but I can't really do that. Oh, one last thing before I move on here. Since I have an upgraded repair system to beta from alpha, I can get rid of alpha. And since that list is bothering me, I'm going to sort it. Hit the save. And let's see how we do. Oh, also, if you'll notice, I actually have a bit of an aesthetic now. The character design kind of comes together when you've got, like, weapon types. So if you got lasers all over you, then you look a certain way. If you got guns all over you, you look a certain way. And I certainly like the way that guns look, but if I'm perfectly honest, I think that heat weapons have my favorite aesthetic. Okay, now that's an assault rifle. I would really like for you to give me that. Yeah, there we go. And that is why I don't use that to try to kill people. Because it has a lot of impact to it. And yet I just did it twice in a row. Let's see what the balance is on the shotgun. Still impact. I'm gonna eventually phase out the shotguns. I want to have as pure bullet damage as I can possibly get. Whew, yeah, don't get close to somebody who has an assault rifle. Look at that. Look at that. You still got half my health. See, that's a heavy needle gun. It's not so bad. Oh, that's a stun gun. Technically considered a plasma weapon. Whew, okay. Well, that ought to be a good enough example of what I'm going to be going up against here for the next floor. I don't have time to clear it out right now. I've tried, like I said, I'm trying to keep these about 15 minutes long, so I'm just going to head back over here, heal up, and head on out. Do hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. I'm still trying to keep this at least somewhat philosophical. Kind of trying to keep talking about the topic that the game tackles. I do want to try to talk a little bit more about the game design now that we've progressed a bit, but I'll do that in the next episode. So, for now, I'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching.